Forgot to do the banner.
Hi, welcome to Queens Talking Reality. I'm Farron, this is,
Elisa.
and today we will be recapping Housewives of Atlanta, Season 17, Episode 1. So, what did you think of the new season so far?
It was boring. It was boring. It could have been better, but I don't know. I'm still gonna watch. Like I'm looking forward to see what unfolds and who the beef is. I just wish they would have unpacked more about each of them. Like I don't. I feel like I don't. We don't know where like Shamia and like I want to know what the beef is. And Shamia didn't really explain it, but with the dumb like movements and the meme, like I wasn't feeling that. So I didn't. I feel like there's just a lot of unanswered questions that they could have gotten to when the first episode. That's what it's about, unpacking like everything that was left over from the last episode last season. So I don't know. I need to watch more. I just wish it would have been more in it. Something was missing. No meat and potatoes.
I liked the first episode. I was anticipating for more. I wasn't even fond of the trailer. The trailer was like, I do think it's going to be better than last season because I'm happy that Brit lady's not there. I'm actually not even missing Kenya. Please don't come after me, but
I
I'm not
miss
even.
Kenya. That's my Aquarius
Uh,
girl.
hmm.
So I miss her.
I don't think. I mean, Phaedra's there. I don't know why, but I didn't like the intro. I think was pretty cool with Cynthia sitting there looking at a TV, which I
I
thought
thought
was
that was
torture.
dumb.
You think it's dumb? I thought it was different, and I thought it was kind
Why
of
though? Like why
why,
is she why
yeah.
did she come out sitting there and look back? Oh, and what did she say? This I
What's
forgot what she
next
said.
or something like that. But it made it not feel like reality TV. That's what it felt like. It was a scripted show that I'm watching.
Yes.
Probably Tyler Perry, like K. Michelle said. It was no longer a reality show. I feel like I'm watching a scripted show, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure about the two newbies. I like K. Michelle. I've always liked her. I liked her when she was in Love and Hip Hop, so I do like her. This new pinky lady, I don't know who the hell she is. I know she's slutty vegan, but this, I don't know. I Like you said, it was something missing where I'm thinking, okay, maybe this was a filler episode for the first episode, but it shouldn't be a filler. It should have left us wanting more. With me, it was like, this is it. Like, do I even want to watch the rest of the season? But let's unpack scene by scene. So they started out, every time they always have like little snippets of everyone. I don't remember who first came on the scene, but I know they had Angela and her husband. What do you think of Angela and her husband?
Just
Charles Oakley.
terrible again. Like he's just I would have left him. I'm sorry. If he didn't shape up, I don't know if Charles Oakley is like, ooh, like everybody wants him. I don't know if he's like supposed to be like this like big celebrity with money. I don't know what it is that because Angela's beautiful. Like I just feel like it seems like every episode that she's in with him, she wants to prove to us that he really loves her or even likes her. And I feel like he constantly disproves that every time she tries. And it's embarrassing. Like
Yeah.
I mean, even them showing the clip where he says, oh, and they asked him the reason why he got married. And he said, oh, because I was drunk. And
Drugged.
oh, he said drug, excuse me. That's even worse.
Or worse, drugged by her, I guess.
Yeah, and it's just so embarrassing. And then she'll bring it up. It's almost like she's trying to tell us, look, guys, he's going to redeem himself and say something to make you all guys know that he loves me. And then he just doubles down on it and says, well, I was drugged or whatever he said. It's just not even giving her any validation. He's constantly doubling down on not loving her, not liking her, almost like he's trapped in the marriage or she trapped him or something. Like he just never makes her feel good and never gives her what she's looking for. And it's sad because she's a beautiful lady.
I don't know if it's because I don't think he's uncomfortable in front of the camera. he might be one of those men that's not really affectionate and doesn't really show love, and he does other things to show how much he loves you without verbalizing it or doing it. The one thing that was the whole relationship to me when they come on scene is pretty awkward because even the time she's like, give me a hug. And he gave it to her. Oh, grab my butt. And he was like, no. And I'm like, what man would say no to that? It was kind of weird. So their relationship is very awkward to me where she's the one asking for validation, asking for affection. She's always asking for something from him.
Exactly. And he does not give it. I don't understand if she's not like, because had that been my husband, and listen, I will give him a pass. Like you said, he could be uncomfortable, whatever it is, but I'm sure she's submissively asking him, like, come on, like, just give these guys a little something. Like, she knows that he's giving that I don't give a damn about you kind of like feelings toward her. Like, it's almost like I don't care about you. And he has to know. I know she's saying something in a humble way to him, but he's just not showing us or her any type of love. And it just looks sad. And I don't think it's the cameras. To me, he loves the cameras. He loves to show up at every episode. But that's one thing I can give to him, because even though I'm saying some negative, I got to give him some positive too. He does show up in all the scenes where, like, Shamia's man, all of these men, they're not showing up. Like, he at least is present in the moments. True, so I got to give that to him.
Again, it's a time to promote himself, might promote his business. He's benefiting from this too. A lot of people who don't know who he is Googling him now, trying to figure out who he is. Speaking of husbands, what do you think of Shamia and her husband?
Something's weird about them. Like, even when they showed him and then she's like, oh, are you coming? And he says, no, I'm stuck. Like, she was on her way out the door. Like, y'all weren't touching base. Like, you didn't know that his flight was delayed until the moment you walked out the door to go to Portia's event. It just seemed like where she said he doesn't like the cameras. Aren't they saying that he's a scammer too? Like a Nigerian scammer?
I didn't hear that. Allegedly. I didn't hear that about him. I didn't hear he was a scammer.
They saying he's down with the scamming clan. That's what the streets are saying.
I don't know. Maybe he's a smart man for not wanting to be on camera, if that's the case.
I think so. I wasn't feeling how he's just always avoiding the camera. I get it that he's showering her with love, but one thing I can say is she loves her man. I don't want to judge because I don't see it.
Yeah, something's off about the marriage. As much as Shamia,
and the way she's always like all over him. She's always like my sexy man. Like, she's always like bigging him up. Like, to me, it's like, she seemed to be after him. I would think, I'm saying the optics look like she could be after him for money because he damn sure don't have the looks. But she like overdoes it. Like, when she's like loving on him and talking about him, there's definitely no lack. Because when most women are after the money, they don't be like putting them on a pedestal like she is. Like, she's just like really.
Well, he seems like he's a good father. He seems to be there because they have a daughter with special needs. Probably a good husband to her, shower her with gifts. She never really had a real job. So I think with that, he's a great provider. But right now, as far as being supportive for her in this show, he's not. He could be one of those people, I'll provide for you, but I'm not going to support you in everything you want to do. And with Shamia not being on this show, and of course, we see her lifestyle without being on the show. Like, her husband has money. She has, she does hosting. She does other stuff. I don't even understand why she wants to be on the show. Is she after just fame? Because at this point, you have what a lot of these women are after, like the husband, the house, you're friends with Candy, you're in the elite crowd of Atlanta. Why do you need the show? She doesn't need the show. Unless I
think it's something to do. If I'm a housewife, I'm gonna be dibbling and dabbling in everything. Like, I'm gonna be a little socialite. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be there. Like, you have time. When I know, like you said, she has a special needs child. but obviously she got time and she needs to fill it. She got a void. And I don't know if it's because of Portia, like she wants to, do something like with her bestie, like she did when they were better friends. Like I just feel like she just wanted to be a part of something. When you're a housewife, I just feel like you can do whatever.
I think she wanted the fame and the attention that Portia's getting, because although she had all that stuff, we didn't know. I didn't know Shamia was, had money like that. Her husband had money like that until she was on last season. No one knew. We only knew Shamia as Portia's friend. I think she did to be, well known, fame, whatever it is, because at this point she's not promoting anything. You came on here to promote a business, and maybe being on the show would give her some type of, maybe she would be a brand ambassador for something. I noticed she did a commercial for something. So maybe being on the show would give her more an opportunity to get certain jobs or things that she wanted to get in the past, but couldn't. So being on the show does give her a huge platform, but her role last season, and I think this season, she's very corny. Like I used to like Shamia as a friend of Portia. I started liking her last season, like the first episode, I really liked her, but I think she's very corny.
Me too.
And it's like giving real thirsty kind of.
Yes, try hard. And even when she was going at Drew, she's just a lame. I didn't know she was that corny. I got the inkling. I don't know. I got to look at our past lives, because I already knew. I definitely agree with Drew when I was saying that she definitely was Portia's lapdog, and I think that she definitely has an axe to grind because of Drew saying that. She is not letting it go. She hates the fact that she was Portia's lapdog, and it came from Drew. And she's just corny to me too. Like I think everybody had high hopes for her, and then she just let everybody down. Like she just was like a slow like burn throughout the whole last season, and her reunion just was the nail in the coffin for me, because that, and then when she did that episode that they show clips of that apology with her aunt and the mother,
my God.
I don't think you saw. Did you see it? It was just horrible.
And they were praying.
And I think she was trying to save face because of how horribly she did at the reunion and how everybody was like Team Portia. She was not feeling that, and that video just made it worse for me.
Yeah, and Drew made fun of it this episode, but that
I loved
very cringy, very weird. It was just, I felt uncomfortable watching, even with them praying over her, and oh my God, like what is going on? Like, why did she even post that? Even Candy, as her friend said, I don't think she should have posted that. Like that, it was very weird.
And so, who came up with that idea? Like, I can understand trying to say your piece, but that whole episode was just, like you said, cringy. It was just, I don't know why they did it like that with the prayer, like you said, her apologizing, not saying what she apologized for. Like, it was just like, she was just, I don't know who came up with that. That was a horrible idea.
I think she came up with that. I don't even think she has a PR person. But again, now they have something to make fun of her about. Like that video now, look at Drew talking about it in her confessionals. So she's a lame. She should have just stayed as a friend of Portia. I liked her better just being there. With who else is there?
K. Michelle, they introduced. When she was taking her photo, when she was at the photo shoot.
I wanted to see more of K. Michelle. Like I wanted to see her house. Hopefully they're gonna go more into her life instead of her talking to Portia and then we see her at dinner.
What do you think about her husband, her being married suddenly?
Yeah, like he's a dentist. Because again, I know K. Michelle from, of course, being a singer and loving hip hop. So I want to see her evolution. Supposedly she's changed. She's a married woman. She's no longer flipping tables like she did in Love and Hip Hop and ready to throw and fight. So I want to see the change, I mean, physically she's changed, because if we all remember, she had that huge big booty and she got that removed. I don't know if they're going to talk about that. Probably not. But I just wanted to see a little bit more about her life before they I mean, hopefully we see that in the next episode, because this episode I didn't see it. So
I
I know
mean,
K Michelle from previous shows, but not watching this, I really wouldn't know anything about her.
I do like her. I'm looking forward to seeing her. I do feel like she comes off genuine. So I always like somebody who has like a genuine personality and they're not trying too hard. And I do get that from her. And she's married to like a regular dude. He looks regular. Like, so
Yeah.
it must be like love. And I think she proposition him or something and say, let's get married and do it now or something like that. And he did. She made mention of something like that. Like she's the one who gave him an ultimatum.
Yeah, they got married like in the courts. So the other Pinky lady, nothing again. Like, I mean, she talked about all her accolades in the confessional, but I want to see her rewards from all these accolades, like her house, her kids, her husband, which I'm thinking later on they're gonna show us all that stuff. But these are the things I wanted to see in the first episode.
And I think they should have showed it, like, so we can know more about her. Like, I just think the first impression is like the last impression. Like, you got to come in like guns blazing, like with like your personality. And I feel like we did not get to know her personality. It's like I don't know, whoever produced this episode should have gave us more and should have like mapped it out better. Like I don't think we didn't get enough. Like, and I hope that they unpack it more. Maybe they wanted to be like a gradual like introduction. So I don't know where they're going with this, but I hope it gets better from here. But I know like some people are just not even wanting to watch it anymore. Like they're begging for Kenya to come back, change up the cast. Like it just seems like a lot of people aren't feeling it. This episode did not do it justice.
I think this episode should have done a dive into what's happening up, like a catch up of what's a follow up what's going on with everyone. Like Portia, what's going on? She has the house now. We didn't even get to really see the house. Talk about that. Her divorce with Simon is final. Her, now she's bisexual. Stuff like that. Going to Drew, what's going on with that? I think they should have done that introduction of everyone,
Yes.
tapped into everyone's life to see an update of what's happening to everyone. I think and then probably ended that episode with the dinner, because that whole episode was a dinner.
Yes.
But that episode the dinner was a pretty long dinner. I think that's probably one of the longest dinners they had on reality. And at the end, it was still like, okay, what did we get out of the dinner? I don't remember anything like great.
Okay, so before the dinner, what do you think about Shamia and Kelly's relationship now? Their newfound bestie.
BFF? I like them as a friend group, because they have the same loud personality. They look like they have a good time. They're actually friends outside of the show. I see on social media, like they went to, travel with their kids together. Shamia would take her kid. She would take Shamia's daughter. So their kids get along. So I think that they do have a friendship. Now she's saying BFF, but let's not forget that Shamia was the one who brought Kelly in last season. She brought Kelly and Brittany into the Housewives. They were introduced through Shamia. And
I don't know, but they might have just told her, like, listen, you're gonna be the one to introduce her. Like they probably wasn't even friends. I don't feel that whole bestie thing. Like I get it.
Really?
They just I just think it's too like new. Like I get it. But I mean, doesn't she talk about having so many friends? She was just best friends with Portia. Like, I don't know, just to call somebody a best friend after a year, like I get it, like that you guys kids are together, but I don't know about calling somebody my best friend after a year because we spending time together. Like if I have a long history of having friendships, especially with Portia on the show, to me it just seems like you are like like you a try hard, like you just want to, I don't know, to me it's just like, you have real friends, like somebody's your friend for less than a year and you're calling them your best friend? I don't know, I don't like it.
doing that too to get under Portia's skin, like kind of
Yeah,
like,
I think
this
it's
is my
phony.
bestie.
Exactly.
I think that's one of the things too. And Shamia, that's her thing. My bestie, she always introduces her fans as her bestie. She does this thing, hey bestie. So I don't know that she's using what she normally, her introduction she does on Instagram, how she talks to her fans. She calls her fans her besties. So I don't know if she's doing the same with Kelly, but the scene with them, making fun of Portia and her having this party in a house that was assignments. I thought it was kind of funny. Their relationship was
It
kind
was.
of like
I do like what they
funny.
were saying because it is kind of weird, like that. Portia is still in Simon's house and showcasing it like it's like her hard-earned house that's hers all this time. Like it's just so weird that like she wasn't on the show when she was like getting married to him. Now he's out of the picture and you're in his house. It just is so like I don't know. I would feel so funny about just the whole situation if I were Portia. And it is funny.
I mean, I don't know if I would feel funny if she divorced the man. She probably didn't even care that much about Simon anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But it
So
just looks like a user. Like it just looks like all of these women be coming up off of men, and you're in his house, like you forfeit his house. I don't even think, like in the settlement, I don't even think I think she can stay there for like a year or so. Like, but I guess, like, listen, if you haven't right now, showcase it. It's gonna be the best years of her kid's life, probably. So, I mean, I am looking at the positives and the benefit in it all. Like I'm all for it. So it's just a little weird in another way. Good in
yeah.
one way and weird in another.
And it was so funny when they showed Simon's ghost.
Yes.
That part was funny. I thought that was a good one from the production team.
Yeah, just the whole like you met him as somebody else's husband. You're in his house now. He's not there. You're getting a divorce. Like this is such like a soap opera type of like it's just so weird to me. And it's like a casual day, like you're having an event in the house that you had with this man that you took his house from him and he's no longer there. And I don't know, it's just all so weird. But I like I said, I get the benefit of it too. The good part about it is that she gets to be there for a couple of years and
Yes.
she has a child that gets to be in this
That gives
luxurious
Jerry's house.
huge house. Like that is going to be impactful for like in that kid's life.
No, I agree. So that's another thing. It's very important for her to stay there. And I don't know who's paying the mortgage. I don't know what's going on, but she
She is.
showcased the house. Everyone thinks the house is beautiful.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey. So what else happened? They had the dinner. She had a man come in, call him her friend. I mean, what do you think about Cynthia and that guy she's dating?
I think it's the penis because some of the pictures I was looking at, he got a big bulge. I think he's laying it
Oh no, not
down
you
in
looking
between
at
them
bulges
sheets.
like Toya from Married to Medicine.
What
You
bulge that
remember,
Toya? What bulge?
you remember what she said to Heavenly? Well, I don't see her
Oh
husband.
yes, and he don't got a bulge. Listen, I'm a semi bulge watcher, but
I
I
didn't
saw
see it.
him
I
and I
was just
saw
saying.
a bulge. I think that he is laying it down on Cynthia and clearing them dusty pipes out. I think so. I think that's what she saw in him because he's looking better now. Though he was looking
Yeah.
terrible before to me. Now I don't know. Maybe he's wearing because I think he had sunglasses on. Did they show him in this episode?
Very quick. But I've seen him like in other things. I think he was in the premiere of Atlanta
I
Housewives of
remember seeing a
Atlanta.
recent picture of him, and he looks. I think he had shades on it. Maybe that's why he looked better. Because once you put shades and a cap on, it's covering up them.
I mean,
It's disguising the bad looks. And I feel like in a picture he was sitting beside her. I don't know if it was on this show or where I saw the picture, but he looked decent.
he's supposed to be some big artist or something.
Yeah, they
Like
say I think in another isn't he in another like good in another country like
Amsterdam.
some what? Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll look him up and listen to his music. But right now, I'm like, ugh. So, of course, now it's the dinner party. You got Drew. This is the thing I didn't understand about Drew. Wasn't she last in the reunion scene that things going on between her and Black? They're just friends. And all of a sudden, it seems like she's dating him now. She made a whole big thing about her not being with this man last season.
Yeah. And then like we didn't even unpack that. Like, okay, he's on the phone, he's your friend. Why is he on the phone all of this time? Like, that's not even worthy of like a friend. Like, I wouldn't have you on the phone at a dinner party the whole time I'm at a dinner party, and I'm just on the phone with you and letting people know, hey, I'm bringing Pharaoh with me, and you're just in the phone. Unless I'm trying to prove that this is my man and he's there for me, even if he can't be there physically, he's there virtually. So I feel like she was trying to prove something, but then it just fell short. Like, it was just so whack. Because then the whole time she's saying, my friend, my friend, my friend. That was she's so corny. I like her because I feel like I love when she starts coming at people and responding and reacting to people. I like this Drew. I like how she's going at Shamia. But she has very corny ways about her, like Shamia. Like when she does stuff like that, it's very corny.
She's corny too, but the good thing is nobody paid her attention. I think she was doing it for attention. Like, oh, everybody's gonna be shocked. Everybody's gonna ask, like, it's gonna be about me tonight. Because she was anticipating questions being asked, people saying stuff, and it fell flat. No one said anything. No one even mentioned, like, wait, you said he wasn't dating this guy, now you are. So they mentioned it at the in her confessionals. And she's like, oh yeah, we do a lot of stuff over the phone. And I was like, ew. But she was very adamant last season about not dating this man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then she mentioned that what's his name? Her husband is still living under the staircase. Like he's still, I need to know, why is he still, like, what is holding up the divorce? Like, why aren't they divorced yet? Why is he still in her house or in their house? Is he there for the kids? Is this long term? Is this short term? Is he on his way out? What is going on with this story? Is he going to make an appearance in the season? I'm wondering. Like, that would be good too, because I do like some like he brings drama in their type of setup.
Yeah, it's just very weird too. Can he not afford to move out? I mean, he has no funds. Like, why is this man still living in the basement? And why would he want to?
Yeah.
Because he should be dating and doing stuff. So that was another thing. I was kind of like, okay. But again, that was not discussed. It was kind of like she said it and no one, it was like people were saying things where it could have led to more scenes and more discussion about other topics. But it just fell flat. Everything that happened just was like, oop, it happened and move on to the next. So then Portia's friend comes, this guy, which a lot of people are saying he's been in other reality shows.
Yeah, like, I watched it because I watched what is it? Ready for Love or Ready to Love or whatever it's called. I watched that. So, and he was on there. He was definitely, I didn't know he does all these acting gigs. I really thought he was on there ready to be, because he was ready to love. But I do think he was using it as like a platform to like, be out there in the reality in the acting world, because he did kind of like, I think he made it to the end because he was on like 3 or 4 seasons ago, and he did make it to the end with someone, and then they eventually like broke up. He did make it to the end, but he did something to her. Like, I think he kind of let her down easy, but I think he was on there to make it last on the show, not because he was ready to love. But I did see him. I was checking for him on that show. I was like, ooh, he is sexy.
I don't remember seeing I don't know. For some reason, I don't think I got a good view of him on this episode. Like, a lot of women say, oh my God, he's so good looking, this and that. But I don't think on this episode, I got a good view of him. For some reason, I don't remember.
He looks very good. Okay. And I think because we're ready to,
he was good looking, Ready to Love too?
Yes.
Oh,
he was one of like the front runners on there. He was definitely one of the best looking guys on there. To me, he's very good looking. I always thought he was sexy when I saw him on Ready to Love, because he's tall and he's big, and then he has like such like a nice personality. He seems like one of those caring type. He came off like a very caring type of man on Ready to Love.
Really? Well, I may have to watch it again this episode, because I couldn't.
But no, he did come up corny on this episode, like how he was like acting like it was his house, like he was like, pseudo Simon. So he did seem like he was, I don't know. To me, it came off like he was plant there, like that was a role he was playing. He did not come off genuine to me with him and Portia's relationship. I doubt if they even slept together. I feel like I mean, I wouldn't put that out there though. I'm not gonna put an extra body on me if I didn't sleep with them. And it just
Mm-hmm.
seems like she said she slept with him. So, but to me, I'm like, is she lying? Like, it's like, why would you? To me, I don't think they had no chemistry. It was nothing that even looked like. Even when I think when she asked him for a kiss, or did I think she asked him for a kiss or went in for a kiss? It just seemed very performative.
Yeah, it seemed very awkward. Like she didn't really want to kiss him.
Yeah.
So for me, again, I think she just had him come on because he's good looking. The women like him. So it's kind of like, okay, this is some eye candy, and Portia want to seem like she's dating, but I don't think it was nothing serious. She just wanted a guy to come over, and that was it.
Yeah.
A dinner party, which at this point they could have just had a dinner just for the girls. I don't know why it had to be bring your mate.
And she don't even have a real, she didn't, at that time, she didn't have a real mate. It's like her, Drew, they all like had to dig up somebody or didn't bring anybody. Like it was
Yeah,
just like, why are you doing that when the majority of you are single? Like
that's what I
that
was
was,
saying too. At this point, is Charles Oakley and Angela, K. Michelle, and Shamita. Those are the only three
and
out of all
Pinky,
those women. And who? Oh, well
Pinky.
then, yeah, and then Pinky. Okay, so it's divided. I mean, there was something interesting. Portia and Shamia act like nothing went wrong between their relationship. They didn't even talk about it. They didn't address it. Shamia went in there. They gave
Well,
each
they
other close
tried
hugs.
to when Cynthia tried to play like, I feel like Cynthia, she tried to stir the pot a little bit by bringing it up. So, what's going on with you and Portia? Are y'all speaking or what's going on?
Cynthia
And
brought that up.
Cynthia brought that up about them, and then she directed it towards Drew and Shamia. But it was Cynthia, if I'm not mistaken, that brought it up toward the end.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was Cynthia. I don't remember who brought it up. But they made it seem like we're good. They're good. But then Shamia
To me, it
would
didn't
talk
seem
about the
like they
text
was
message that
good.
went wrong between them.
It didn't
Shamia.
seem. Matter of fact, I think it was. Oh no, it wasn't Cynthia that brought that specific relationship up. It was Kelly. Remember, Kelly approached Portia and was like, "What's going on with the text or whatever between you and Shamia?" Kelly
Oh,
did.
yes. It should, whatever me and Shamia text. It's none of your business, basically. I like that Portia did that.
Absolutely. Kelly is so wrong to bring that up. And then Shamia just sitting there like as if Portia's wrong to say that. Like Portia, I did like that Portia checked her because I would have did the same thing. Mind your business. You don't have this relationship that spanned 20 or however many years they've been friends. But Kelly is definitely not the one to be approaching me. Y'all supposed to be new besties, and you think you're gonna come to me about me and your new besties like broken relationship? No, we'll fix that if we choose to fix it, but without you. You're new here.
I
Stay
think
in your
Shamia
lane.
probably had something to do with Kelly saying something because Shamia's a wuss. And I think she probably said something to Kelly or made Kelly feel comfortable enough to approach Portia about it. But
I
I
think
like the
Shamia
fact
was,
that
yeah. I
I
think,
like that Portia shut her down.
yeah, and I think Shamia was complaining about the text, of them going back and forth because it didn't seem like they were having a good exchange via text, Shamia and Portia. So to me, I feel like Shamia was saying a lot about those text messages to Kelly, and that's why Kelly did bring it up. And Kelly also was stirring the pot, and Portia quickly shut her down and let her know this is none of your business. And then that's when Kelly was acting like she really cares about their friendship and for them two to be friends. But no, we will on our own terms, but not without your input. You're definitely not going to be the mediator of this. And that's what Portia basically let her know.
So the one thing I'm not a big fan of Portia. I did like Shamia more, but I have to say Portia's handling this better than Shamia. Because Shamia
Absolutely.
is going around talking about Portia to Kelly, most likely, making fun of Portia. We saw that whole scene, they were cackling and laughing about Portia, where Portia, when someone's asked about Shamia, she shuts them down. I haven't seen her talk poorly about Shamia behind her back.
Yeah. And they're in this. predicament because of Shamia, because Shamia complaining about Portia to everyone else but Portia. This is exactly why their friendship is fractured, is because of Shamia. And she's
I,
still doing it again.
I think Shami is scared of Portia. Portia's very headstrong. She's very assertive. And I think Shamia is very weak and not able to stand up to Portia. So she's using now Kelly has a little minion to go at Portia. Because I don't think Portia seems like she was more I would say the lead in their friendship. And I think that she's just scared to confront Portia. And she'd rather use other people to do it. So Drew probably the process is Shami is acting thirsty. Well, yeah, she's been acting thirsty since last season.
Yeah.
This season, she's looking very weak again with the whole thing with Portia.
And yeah, she's doing too much.
Yeah.
She's doing too much. Like you said, Portia's just playing it cool. She's just letting stuff roll off of her where, like you said, Shamia's in the background, Kiki and ha-ha about Portia. And it just looks like Shamia is very hurt and she's trying to kind of take little digs to me at Portia. Like she's trying so hard to, like, I don't know, to make it seem like she's right in this fractured friendship, but it's just coming off like she's very bothered.
Yeah, Portia didn't really seem like she was bothered that Shamia was there, but again, we'll see, because it was rumored that they almost came into having a physical altercation.
That's going to be interesting.
That on the trailer, huh?
I said that's going to be interesting because they say that Shamia is going to be like the villain of the season.
Yeah, but what could she possibly be doing to be the villain?
Probably just coming off very thirsty, talking too much like she was last season. It's probably going to be like really showcased this time.
Or backfired. All the stuff she's been saying behind Portia's back, all of it is probably going to come full circle around.
Yeah, because I can't see how she's going to get through this season. Like she's just such on a slippery slope of just messiness. Like I can just see it happening. And now that her and Kelly's besties, Kelly's like extremely out, like she's outwardly like messy. Kelly, she will say, like, you know how she said with like how to Portia, oh, you stole somebody's husband, the first scene of last season, and she was just new. Like Kelly's messy. Shamia is messy, but she's like an undercover messy. So with them two together, I'm sure it's going to be brought out to light. Shamia's messiness is going to be put on Front Street. But what do you think about the beef that I think K. Michelle and that she's going to have with Drew? I did detect some beef when Drew's name was brought up, and it seemed like they're going to have a battle over like who's the better singer. Wow. And K. Michelle, you cannot mess with K. Michelle.
Yeah, I didn't like the fact that Drew in the confessional tried to play K. Michelle. Like, oh, does she sing? Does she still sing? We all know that girl can sing.
Yeah, she can blow. Like not just sing. Like that girl is not just like what do they call them fake singers that got the machines helping them. She can sing
way better than what's her face, Drew. So when she said that, I'm like, you could have beef with someone, but don't discredit their talent. Like we all know K. Michelle can sing. We all know she has sold out shows. We all know she's won awards. You, Drew, are still trying to have a career that K. Michelle has. I mean, in the Sherry show, K. Michelle did kind of like play Drew.
Oh, she did. Say what?
Yeah, she was in Sherry. She made him. She made a reference like she's an amateur. She made a reference to Drew, but it was okay for K. Michelle to do that. You understand? Because she's K. Michelle. I mean, compared Drew to K. Michelle, she could throw all kind of slack towards Drew's singing career.
And if they have beef, it seemed like the beef is going to be brewing, and it's going to come. Is going to like they're going to have beef. So if I'm a singer, and you on some like little plays, your little acting gigs here and there, and you're trying to sing within your little acting gigs, I absolutely would let you know what time it is if I was K. Michelle. K. Michelle got a voice on her, so she is credited Like, okay, she's a
Yeah.
credited singer. So
True.
I
Yeah.
can see why K. Michelle is coming at her with guns blazing. Because how dare you throw shots at me when you know what time it is when it comes to my voice?
Yeah, she don't know. So Jupa says K. Michelle said it's not over singing. It might be over. Yeah, she did say on the Sherry show it had nothing to do with singing. So I don't know because Ju came in hot already. Like she made like, oh, I don't really know K. Michelle, blah, blah, and they introduced each other. But in the confessional, you're throwing shade. So
Yeah, that's something. I feel like there was something already there. Like there was something already brewing before. Like, because even when I think when K. Michelle, when Portia met up with K. Michelle with that photo shoot, and she mentioned like the ladies on the show. Portia was bringing up the ladies, and she mentioned Drew to K. Michelle, and you could see her response was just kind of lackluster. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, Drew, oh, okay, yeah, she's on, okay. Like, I don't know. She definitely was given a little, I detected some shade in her response.
We'll see, but right now, I don't know what the hell the beef could be about. But K. Michelle's not one to play with. She's very quick with the mouth.
And
she
will put hands and feet on people.
Yeah, she don't play. And Drew, let's see if you're about it. And I think I want to see her go to toe-to-toe. I mean, they did it in social media already, but I really want to see if Drew would be able to stand up to K. Michelle and go toe-to-toe with her. Because K. Michelle could be lethal from mouth.
Yes. And what do you think about Portia's dude that she brought? She brought a dude.
Who, Portia?
Yeah.
We talked about it. The one from Ready to Love?
Oh, I'm sorry, not Portia, Phaedra.
Please, he was from Married to Medicine.
I know, but do you think they're really together? I feel like he's like a prop.
No. Yeah, he's like an accessory.
That's what I said. I was telling my friend that. I was like, they are not together. I doubt they even sleeping together. To me, he's just a prop. It's like you said, an accessory to just bring.
And he probably like, okay, I'll be on TV, or you know, probably give him a little check here. I'll give you a little $300 to come. It's a nobody. There was nobody mentioned him. It was again, it's for TV.
Yes, I don't see even on Married to Medicine, there was no chemistry. None. It was fake chemistry that she tried to create for us. Not even that she was trying to create it for him and to be with him. She trying to create it for the camera to act like she got somebody, a warm body.
Yeah, he didn't even look like he's that interested in Portia himself. I mean, in Phaedra himself.
Yeah.
It seems like it was the ordeal. Like, all right, I'll give you $300, come on the show. Just come on the show and, you know, you'll get some TV time. But other than, or he's probably with it just to be like, oh, I'm dating Portia, because again, that's leveling up. But other than that, I don't think they're interested in each other. And she's probably like, oh, he's good looking and young. Why not?
Yeah. And what do you think about? Do you think that Shamia got her body done?
I think so. Her breast is huge. Her butt looked bigger.
Yeah.
Get the address.
Yeah.
What was the address? It was something that I seen the city.
Yeah, so I think to me, she did get her body done. Because everybody was saying that, oh my God, look at her body, look at her body. So yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And she wanted us to know. That's why listen, if you got your body done, flaunt it. So she definitely was flaunting it. And did you see her and Drew? Like, what do you think about their exchange? Shamia and Drew, when she was like, where's your man? Where's your man?
When who?
Drew and Shamia. Drew asked Shamia, where is your husband? And Shamia was not feeling it.
Shady. I think she should have just minded her own business. She was being shady.
I like it. I love that part of Drew, not the thirsty, corny Drew. I love when Drew is coming at chicks that came for her. I love it when she asked her, "Where's your man?" But Drew is not the one to be talking when she got a man in the phone. So,
oh no, I cannot take Drew. I cannot. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Drew, but I guess she was trying to get something between her and Shamia going. But other than that, it was kind of like, I mean, I'm not a fan of Drew. I'm watching, but there's nobody I really like. Not even it's like, you know, you're watching, but I don't have like a favorite. Or I'm looking forward to seeing this person on camera. Maybe K. Michelle, maybe her.
Yeah, me too. I feel like if I had to pick, it would be K. Michelle.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't have anybody that I'm really a big fan of to want to see.
Yeah.
So that was really it for this episode. It was kind of like this.
Yeah, exactly. It was kind of like I need more, and I'm gonna give it a chance. I mean, some people was like, "Oh, I'm not even gonna watch it anymore." Like, I'm still gonna give it a chance to see,
Me
and
too.
of course to do our lives and to get other opinions.
Yeah. So Jupiter said Shamia never has a good comeback. She should have asked you if Ralph is still in the basement. That is true. Shamia is not quick with her words. So
And
she's
she's
not
not
one to
prepared.
repeat herself.
I would come prepared. Like she had beef with Drew last season. Like, how do you come and not have comebacks? Like, how do you come back and you already have some beef with another person still, and you don't have them quick comebacks?
No, I agree. At this point, it's just we just gotta wait and see. But right now, it was a flop first episode.
Definitely.
Huge
But we're gonna
disappointment.
still keep watching. It
Yeah.
might get better. There's gonna be a fight, whatever. We need to see. We need to see how Pinky is. I mean, I know her from Slutty Vegan, and she did she came from nothing and is self-made because of her businesses. She filed for bankruptcy. They say, like, a lot of people talk about that, but she still, did that as a strategy. But she has a lot of like Slutty Vegans, a few of those around in different states, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
So
Okay. So
yeah,
still. All right. So that was basically it. I can't think of anything else about this episode.
yeah, nothing nothing exciting. But leave your comments down below if we forgot something or if you want to add to what we had to
Yeah.
say. We always welcome your opinions. So let's engage, and don't forget to click like,
Like
subscribe, share,
share.
and join us next week, Wednesday, for us to discuss
Episode 2.
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Hopefully it's better than this one. Bye.
Bye, toodles.